we move to the 028, the second part of the deep dive into the internal Manim and the overview for Mobject initialization. We will look a little bit detail about how the implementation for creating a square or circle and try to use some the command line based way to add M object to a scene. So this will be the code, and you can see from this triple, the more than symbol, that means it's in the Python's command line. But let's check for that. I will not go to the too detail, but we will base on the 2.21 and 2. So we did that toy example. So we will look at a little bit is on how the square and circle or any other shape is being implement. In here on the mind map is I put two file source code is to you and give you the direct link to the GitHub. So that means if you want to learn more about the square is within this polygram the code. Circle is within this arc.py. So that is also I want to show you how to read the source code. So when we see the second from this line is square. So we define square with a color and the fill opacity parameter. The initialization method for the square is coming from this init. So it's called this one. This is I actually is already go to the bottom of this file on the line 607, directly come to this one. So that is the initialization of square class. So this class you can see is inherit from the rectangle. And here they have this side lens, and the side lens is from the super. Super has this height and width. And why we only need to give by default is give you this 2.0 unless we put some the different lens. So you see that read is this. But why we only need to have a side lens? Because this side lens self that side lens is a side lens. So and height is the side lens, width is side lens both. Super, what is super? Super is a rectangle. So that is the structure of this code is we have our the square, but square is inherit from the upper one rectangle, and furthermore is rectangle is inherit from polygon. So you can go to further up. But if you want to initial a rectangle, you will have our height and width. So by default is if you put a rectangle, it will be have a 2.0 height, 4.0 width. But what we define our class for square is one rectangle with equal side length. So that means we put this height and width both to this side length, and we give side length our default value 2.0. So that is the reason is you see here we never mentioned the length of the edge, but it's just a pop-up our 2.0 shape of this square. Similarly, is if you go to the circle, so I come to here, you can see it's under the geometry folder under Mobject. We just analyze this polygram, and for the circle initialization is on this arc. So if we read from the top, you may see here the first class it defined is this triple VM object. So that is the first class. Then there's no need to go to detail. We just try to understand this the structure. So arc is the second class is inherit from this trippable VM object. It's a series of this vector on this object of the points. It's a simple arc of angle with pi. So that is our arc. And what is the circle? So it's not go to that immediately. It's see here arc between points. So that is inherit from arc, and additionally take 2 points between which are spanned. And after this arc between points, I think it's between points, we have this curved arrow and then curved double arrow. After that, we have this arc, but this curved arrow inherit from this, and curved double arrow inherit from curved arrow. So, but skip of that is our circle is inherit from arc. One arc is a circle with this arc equal to 2 pi. So that is the circle's definition. And when we see the initialization, you can see here we have our super. We use the super is a radius, and starting the angle is a 0. And we also have a certain the surroundings and well, which is our let me see any point to angle this one. So radius, where we can find the default value for radius. So buffer is this one. So here is the super define this radius. Radius is not here. So let's back to our arc. This is the arc. And let's see, so radius is here. So it's a floating number, but by default it's gave R 1.0. So that's why it's your circle is 1.0 radius. And for this diameter is 2.0. So that is the same length to this edge length of a square. So that you can see the shape size is same. One is circle, one is a square. So that is the way you can read from the implementation to understand this, what's the relationship of the different class, what's the hierarchy of them, and try to understand the polygram and arc. And under the geometry, we only choose a square circle, but you can see you can have this line and the shaped match tips, some few of those geometry is under the M object. So you can see here, you can also have the graph table and also metrics for this M object. We only starting from this two. And then I will just simply come to here. So the code is self add orange. So that is the mean is we have doing some add addition things to the scene. So you can come to here. So scene is add. So when you click that is you can read some definition for this add method. So that is the thing is I hope is you can get some understanding of that. And also restructure underscore M object is also a kind of this method and or function that you can have some arguments understood for this one. So for any this kind of either function or class or these definitions, you can go to either the source code or go to this documentation to find something. So let's do some the interesting part. I hope is that this can be done here. So let's create our 2.2 hyphen 4. So we didn't did such kind of way. We normally is create our Python file and go to that script and run from the command line. But actually, let's close with those and let me clear of that. Let's starting to run our code from here. So first, let's go to the Python. You can see it is a prompt from Manim import scene square circle group. Let's wait on this import. Even in the command line, you can do this line by line. So let's make test scene equal to scene. And I have my object1 is the square. So you know how to implement a square. So they have the some default value. So I don't have the opacity. So others, so it's fine. So object, we can have the group. So group is putting this mob1, mob2 all together. And then test scene, we use add. So since I'm in this folder, let's look at is anything is well created into this folder. Once, oh, it's already something put in here. I didn't. Let's. So it's add for that. And then continue. So it's Manim scene object at this one. And I will put this test scene dot objects. So it's a group. Then test scene restructure underscore objects to remove equal to object1. So now is let's go to test. You can see now in the group is only have a circle. So, but I don't have anything is generated actually. So you can refer when you read this 2.2-4 is related to this video, then you know is we are testing this in the command line. So with that is we finish this second part of this more overview is mobile object initialization. So is this video. Next one we go to test, discuss and test some animation and render loop. So see you in the next one. Bye for now.